Brooklyn comfort food basically grew out of, Junior's when it first opened, we had, corned beef, pastrami, brisket, but we also had seafood. And then we had barbecue ribs. And so when people came from the South, we served grits with our breakfast. So it just sort of became this melting pot like Brooklyn is. And so I've sort of termed it Brooklyn comfort food. So you have everything from corned beef, pastrami, brisket, turkey to barbecue pork ribs and chicken, or a great meatloaf, or a great steak sandwich, or a piece of broiled salmon, or a cheeseburger, or a fantastic looking hot dog, or a something different sandwich, which is brisket on top of 2 potato pancakes. And of course, you can always get a great slice of cheesecake. Because of our wholesale business and our mail order business, we're always creating new we did a key lime. We do a key lime cheesecake seasonally. We do twice baked key lime pie cheesecake. We're always at it. And this year we added a brownie explosion. We make these great cake shakes. We're always innovating on the cheesecake front. We have a pastry chef in our bakery, and we're always reinventing the wheel a little bit, but the base recipe never changes. We run a very traditional restaurant model. I grew up with a father and an uncle who ran a restaurant, hands-on, from sitting in a booth in the corner. And that's how we run these still. Our managers are present, we're here. We manage by observing and participating and acting. The traditional setup, general manager, maybe 2 per store, bunch of assistants, executive chef, sous chef, the works. And that's how we run it. And lots of great people and great training, of course. Well, we're a recipe-driven concept, okay? We have executive chefs in every restaurant. It's not cookie cutter. Everything is made from scratch in these restaurants, whether it's turkey gravy or the beef gravy, the au jus. Everything is made from scratch in every restaurant. So we have great executive chefs, great training. We have a very thick bench of people in the management ranks. This restaurant alone probably has 10 managers, of which probably 6 or 7 at any time can be moved up. So we have a lot of people that are ready to go. And listen, there's nothing better than visiting your own restaurants and sampling the food. And I tell my managers, and even myself, I take most of my meals at one of my restaurants. We were doing Goldbelly, we didn't even know we were doing it. They were buying from us at full retail and reselling it at one point. Now we have an actual relationship with them. But the truth, we had a mail order business back in the 90s, early 90s. And then in 1995, QVC was doing a search for America's best products. So we'd been selling a few thousand cakes a year. People would move to Florida, say, I want a cake, Texas, California. But then we met QVC, had a very successful debut. We sold 2,400 cheesecakes in 4 minutes. And now we probably mail order between QVC and us and all our other business, probably 250 to 300,000 cakes a year, maybe more, direct to consumer, which is great. You can also find us in a lot of local groceries in the Northeast and a little bit in the Midwest, but we're growing that organically as well. We're very fortunate that a lot of people save room for dessert. With our portions, it's hard to do, but we sell a lot of cakes. So I would say probably 40% of our customers, or 50, order a dessert. But keep in mind, those are big slices of cake that people can share. And our portion size is pretty large as well. So, you got to go for a long walk after. Well, I wanted to expand it because I thought it was too good to keep for ourselves in Brooklyn. I also saw there was opportunities. Our first growth was 1999. We opened up in Grand Central Station. Then we opened up on 45th Street, 4 blocks from here. Then we opened up at Foxwoods in Connecticut. Then we opened up in Florida. That restaurant's no longer around, so that tells you how risky the business is. And then we opened this one that we're standing in most recently last summer, and it's doing fantastically well. Where do I see us going? And we're growing our wholesale business. We built a new bakery in Jersey, so now we can make more cheesecakes, which was holding us up for a while. So I see us looking for opportunities one at a time that are great signature locations where we can do what we're doing right here. We have great commercial traffic, entertainment, business, and locals. We want it all, and tourism. And so we want a spot in Vegas. We might want a spot in LA, a spot in Chicago, but we're going to do one at a time.